The reign of Charles IV. In 1788, Charles IV succeeded to the throne and his reign was marked by the French Revolution. Feeling the revolutionary wave might spread to Spain, the government decreed that the frontiers should be blocked and enlightenment reforms were put to an end. When Louis XVI was executed, Spain declared the war to France, but Spain was forced to sign the Treaty of Basilea 1785 after the loss of Basque Country and Navarre. In 1807, the Prime Minister Manuel Godoy signed the Treaty of Fontainebleau with Napoleon to form alliance to invade Portugal, but it was soon clear that invading Spain was also part of the plan. Before this, Napoleon persuaded Charles IV and Ferdinand VII to travel to Bayonne, where he forced them to abdicate and Joseph Bonaparte became the king. War and Revolution 1814. The French invasion provoked an uprising in Madrid on 2nd of May of 1808. During the war, territories that were free from France organized themselves into juntas provinciales. Different groups fought to promote their ideologies: afrancesados, absolutists, and liberals. War campaigns. The fighting of them took the form of guerrilla warfare. In the beginning, some cities like Girona, Zaragoza, and Valencia resisted the invasions and won the Battle of Bailén in 1808. But Napoleon brought soldiers to Spain and eventually took control of most of the peninsula. However, Napoleon's army was defeated at Arapiles in 1812, and French troops left Spain in 1813, and Ferdinand VII was reckoned.
The reign of Ferdinand VII was from 1814 to 1833, and it was divided into three periods. Absolutist period from 1814 to 1820, where Ferdinand VII dissolved Las Cortes and abolished all his laws. The Liberal Triennium, which is from 1820 to 1823, where the Constitution and the achievements of the Cortes of Cádiz were reestablished thanks to Rafael del Rio. Ferdinand VII gained the support of the Holy Alliance, and 100,000 sons of St. Louis, that was an army, reestablished absolutism in Spain. The third period is the Omnius Decade, that is from 1823 to 1833. The repression of liberals happened there. And there was a problem of succession, because Ferdinand has two daughters, but only the boys could succeed him. So, as he wanted his older daughter, Isabel II, to become the new queen, he abolished the law, and Carlos, his brother, didn't want that, so he looked for the support of absolutists. During the last years of the reign of Ferdinand, the American colonies became independent. This happened in two stages. The first stage, the revolutionary juntas were established in America, and they expressed the ideas of independence. Second stage, Ferdinand refused to give autonomy to the colonies, and the colonies gained important military victories against Spain with the help of Britain and the USA.
The reign of Isabel II, from 1843 to 1868. Isabel was proclaimed when she was 13, and her regime was characterized by the political confrontation between the moderate party. Each party tried to impose their principles and a new constitution. In the last years of Isabel's regime, the new parties was created: Union Liberal, the Democrats, and the Republicans. Then, in 1866, the three parties formed a single party, Pacto of Ostende, to depose Isabel. Fundamental right for the first time in the history of Spain: freedom of expression, press and associations, national sovereignty, and the division of power. The democratic monarchy, 1871 to 1873. Amadeo Savoy was parliamentary elected as the new king. He abdicated in 1873. The First Republic, 1873-1874. A short period during the deputies with the Federalists. The crisis brought about the restoration of the monarchy with Alfonso XII, the son of Isabel.
Agriculture, industry and development. Compared to other countries, Spain had a very low progress. Developments in agriculture. Desamortization was a set of laws that took away the land from church and municipalities and sold the profits to make agriculture a more profitable enterprise. Some improvements took place in cultivated areas. New machinery and fertilizers and new irrigator systems were introduced. Developments in industry. The Industrial Revolution had little impact in Spain. The sectors that grew the most were the mining industry, iron and steel industry, and textile industry. Transport, commerce, and finance. The transport network was developed in this century. Roads and railways were built following a royal pattern that connected to the main harbors. Commerce was slow to develop because of the little national demand and the little exports because of the loss of colonies. The financial system was also developed in a limited way. The Bank of Spain was founded. Social stratification. There were three different social groups according to wealth: the upper class, formed by the nobility and the upper bourgeoisie. The middle class included some landowners and warlords. The lower class, formed by agricultural workers. The beginning of the labor movement. Day laborers had very low wages and were unemployed for part of the year. Industrial workers had to work for long hours and had no protection. Women and children were exploited and earned less money for the same work as men. The labor movement started with spontaneous riots and the destruction of industrial machinery. Workers started demanding improvements in wages and working conditions. Anarchist ideas had a long impact on the force was created. Socialist ideas became widespread in Spain